I can't stress this enough. What we're going to be talking about in this session is crucial for the success of your business. I know that you're trying to build your business in the creator economy, and things like posting on social media, growing on TikTok and Instagram, it's super cool, it's fun, it looks cool, you get brand deals, but there's something in your business that you might be overlooking, maybe not, but we'll figure that out today. And it is something that is much more important than your social media following, than what you're posting on your Instagram. It is actually one of the most important assets in your business for many reasons. And guess what it is? It's your list. It's your email list. Now, hold up. Don't scroll away, because this is going to really, really help you if you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, a founder, a creator. This workshop is for you. This could potentially change the trajectory of your business when you consider the things that we're going to be talking about in today's video. I run a couple newsletters. The main one is my Creator Economy newsletter, where I talk about building a business in the creator economy, leaving your 9-to-5, monetizing your content, buying and selling businesses. That newsletter is her paper route. I publish it for free. And then I have some other lifestyle newsletters that go with my different niche sites. I have been able to grow an engaged following of over 100,000 email subscribers without paying for ads. That is organic growth. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this session here. I'm going to give you a selection of very good organic growth strategies that you can use to grow your own list and ultimately make more money with your business. Who doesn't love that? And to follow along with this workshop, you're going to want to grab the resource guide that I put together. It pairs with this video, as well as goes a bit deeper into the strategies and gives you a bunch of different resources on growing your list in more ways. And it also includes a really great bonus of catchy subject lines that you can use that will increase your email open rate, because that is going to be key. And there's a whole bunch of other great resources on monetizing your email list in that guide. And you can get it for just $5. $5. Amazing. The link to get that resource kit is in the description below. I'll also put it here. So before we get into the strategies and things that I want to cover on how to grow your list, we need to cover why it matters. Like, why bother building an email list? And let me tell you, in today's day and age, you have to have an email list, because it is the only thing that you really own when it comes to owning your audience. You don't own your audience on social media. You don't own your TikTok or Instagram followers, or you could lose your account. You could lose access to it and lose that audience in a flash. Whereas when you have an email list, that is something that you own, you have control over. You can literally contact those people anytime you want. Now, here's the other thing. When you post something on social media, only a very small fraction of your followers will see it. But when you send your newsletter, your subscribers get a notification right away, no matter what they're doing. Most of us have our phone in hand for a lot of the day. When you send a new newsletter, a notification pops up right on the phones of your subscribers, so they can see your name pop up. You have a new newsletter. It shows up in their inbox. That is direct access to your subscribers. And if you focus on creating really great newsletters, so story-based, informational, educational, helpful, fun, entertaining, then your subscribers are going to come to love seeing your name pop up in their inbox, and they're going to be so happy when you publish a new newsletter that they can dig into. And next, when you have something to sell, absolutely include it in your newsletter. Let people know that you have a new offer. It's not salesy just to let people know what you're working on, what you have going on. Something that's worked really well for me over the years that has helped me sell via my newsletter is including my audience in the process of creating that digital product, that thing that I'll be selling. I let them know what's coming. I let them know what I've been working on that week to get it ready. I ask them questions about what they want to see in the product that I'm creating. I include them in the process. So then when I have the cart open and it's ready to sell, people are already expecting it, they're anticipating it, and some of them are ready to buy. And the people on my list who don't need that product, who don't want to buy it, they're not offended to see me talking about it being available for sale now, because they've been on the journey with me as I've been creating it, sharing the step-by-step process of creating it with them. So those people are just like, oh, cool, she has it, she's launched it, great. Whereas everyone else is like, yes, it's finally out, I can buy it. And this is something anyone can do. Another reason why it matters, why you should create an email list for your business, it's not only a great asset for your business, but it's also an attractive and valuable asset to other brands who will want to sponsor your newsletter. When you have an engaged newsletter, that is a goldmine to brands. They want to throw money at you to be able to be featured in your newsletter. Now, I talk more about email sponsorship on my TikTok at Her Paper Route. Go check out the videos that I post there if you want to learn more about making money through email sponsorship. And then a third reason why it matters, why you should have an email list, is because having an email list increases the value of your business. So if you intend to sell your business one day, which we all should have an exit plan, your email list adds value to it. Buyers will pay more for your business if it comes with an email list. So no matter what, it benefits you to have an email list. And if you haven't thought about it before, or it's been on the back burner, you've thought about it, but you haven't got around to starting it, I encourage you to start your list today. And again, in that $5 resource book that I've put together with email marketing strategies, I've included a step-by-step process for how to start your email list and how to get your first 1,000 subscribers. The link for that is below. It's just $5. Okay, now we're going to talk about the how to get more subscribers onto your email list without having to pay for ads. So we're talking about organic list growth. The first way to increase email signups is probably the most well-known way, and it's to have a lead magnet. So a lead magnet is just a free guide, a PDF, a cheat sheet, something free that you give your audience in exchange for them signing up to your list. And it can be anything, but it has to relate to your niche, it has to relate to your business, what you teach, who you help. And ideally, it solves one small problem that your audience has while educating them on the bigger problem they have so that they can enroll in your paid programs and paid offers. You can use free tools like Canva to create your lead magnets, and it doesn't have to take you long. I'm talking like 10 minutes to an hour from the time you create your lead magnet to the time you get it up on your site so that people can sign up for it. You'll need an email service provider that will deliver the lead magnet. So when people sign up, there's going to be something happening on the back end that delivers the lead magnet to them. But a very important thing that I want to get across is that you don't have to overthink it. You should not overthink your lead magnet. Just something simple that you can create, just get it out into the world. And a really great tip for how to create a lead magnet super fast, super easy without having to overthink it is to go and look at your top performing blog posts that you already have published and see if you can take the information from that blog post and put it into a PDF and make that the lead magnet. So when people go to that blog post, have a little blurb there that says, hey, if you want to read this article ad-free, you can get a free download right here. They can enter their name, hit submit, and they can download the blog post as a PDF. It's such a great, easy way to increase your email signups just by giving away content as a download. People like that because then they can read your content without having to see a bunch of ads. And no, you do not have to create a lead magnet for each individual blog post that you have. My tip there is to actually look at the categories that you have on your website and make one lead magnet per category and just start there. You can add individual lead magnets per individual posts later on, but just look at your categories and make one lead magnet per category for now. That right there is such a simple way to immediately get more email subscribers because you're just capitalizing on the traffic that you're already getting. You don't have to do any extra work. Another way that works wonders to get more email subscribers is to create an abandoned cart funnel. Let's say that you sell a course, an ebook, a template, whatever it is. When you're setting up your funnel for that product, have it set up so that when someone reaches the cart, they can enter their name and their email before they see the part where they enter their credit card. By doing that, you can have them automatically signed onto your email list. Now, you're going to want to ensure that you have a privacy policy link on that cart page so that people can read the terms and conditions of what that means when they enter their email, so that you're collecting email addresses properly and legally. This way, whether that person purchased the product or not, you can send them a reminder email and they're on your list. Let me give you an example of how this works. Think about the last time you went to your favorite online clothing store. You may have added some things to your cart, but then you decided, I don't feel like buying it right now. Or you got pulled away to do something else. You close the tab, something happened and you didn't complete the sale. And then a couple hours later or even minutes later, you look at your inbox and that store has sent you an email saying, hey, you forgot something, or complete your purchase before these items disappear, something like that. You have been entered into an abandoned cart funnel. Simple as that. You added something to your cart at that store while you were signed in, and then you didn't complete your purchase. So that's essentially what you can do with your shop as well. You can have people sign in, or you can have people enter their email address before they land on the credit card tab. And your abandoned cart funnel is all set up from within your email service provider. It's usually called an automation. Here's another really great way to grow your email list that maybe not a lot of people think about. It is to collaborate with other creators or other people in your niche. Two of my favorite ways to collaborate this way is to, one, be a speaker in virtual summits, and two, collaborate in product bundles. So a product bundle is when a whole bunch of usually digital product creators get together and they create one resource library where they offer one of their most loved products, and people can buy the resource library for a limited time for like a low flat rate, and then they get access to all of the products that all of the creators contributed for no extra cost. That's called a bundle. And the reason why collaborations like this work to grow your email list is because people who purchase that bundle, in order to access the product that you've contributed, they need to sign up using a coupon code that you provide, and that gets them on your email list. In order to access the product that they get access to with the bundle, they go through your list. And when you're speaking at a virtual summit, you simply make sure that in your session, you include a mention of one of your lead magnets so that people who are watching your session, they get excited, they can sign up for your lead magnet, they get onto your email list. And this collaboration tip is so powerful because you're not just talking to your audience that you already have, you're speaking to the audiences of all of the other speakers and collaborators who are part of that event. It can be a really fast way to grow your list. Do a Google search with your niche bundle and see what comes up. And if you see any bundles that have happened in your niche, reach out to the person who organized that bundle and see if they have another one coming up and if you can get involved. And that same tip applies for virtual summits in your niche as well. Google your niche virtual summit and see what comes up, and then reach out to the organizers of those events and see how you can get involved in their next one. Rolling right along, I have another great tip for you. Have you ever noticed on Instagram when someone is talking about something and in their video they say, DM me the word, some word, and I'll send you a free copy of whatever. And then you go to their DMs and you put that keyword in, and then instantly you get a reply back and it's got a link to the thing that they promised they would give you. Or someone in an Instagram video says, comment on this video, this keyword. And then so you comment that keyword, and then instantly that creator replies back in that comment and says something like, oh, I just sent it to you. And you look at your DMs and it's there. And you probably wondered, is she just sitting there like waiting for comments to come in or DMs to come in so she can reply? No, she or he is not. This is all done through an automated funnel. There is a really great app that does this for you, and it's actually free. It has pro features that are paid, but just setting up a basic funnel like this, you can do on the free plan. And that is called ManyChat. It's super easy to use and an amazing way to grow your email list quickly. And in that $5 guide that I told you about, I've included a step-by-step guide on how to set up your first ManyChat funnel. This tip is also really, really good if you are a podcaster or a YouTuber, because people don't even have to be on Instagram to hear you say that. Wherever you appear, whatever your media is, you can tell people, hey, just DM me this word on Instagram and you'll get blah, blah, blah. I bet you want to test how this works for yourself. I got you. Go over to my Instagram and comment on any of my posts, the word list growth, all one word, list growth, and see what happens. Okay, I have one more tip for how to grow your email list super fast, like lightning speed fast. But before I share that, I want to let you know about the Creator Society. This is my community that I have built as a fun creative space for content creators, founders, and coaches. If you want to make money with your digital offers, you're not seeing the sales that you want to be seeing, there's a good chance that your sales funnel could be improved. And in this program, everything is covered, all of the angles, so nothing is missed. That program is life-changing. As a member, you get access to all of my online courses. You get access to my blog monetization course, which shows you how to monetize your website in multiple ways at once. You'll get access to my email marketing course, which shows you how to build and monetize your email list and send newsletters that your audience will absolutely love you for and pay you money for. There's a bunch of other trainings, templates, and resources that you get access to when you are a member of the Creator Society at Her Paper Route. And my favorite part of the Creator Society is our live calls, which you get access to, where you get mentorship from me, as well as access to the mastermind group with other creators and entrepreneurs. It is an incredible, supportive space where your ideas are appreciated and we work through any problems you might be having with your business. It's the only place that you can work one-on-one with me outside of my private one-on-one high-ticket consultation services inside the Creator Society. You can ask me anything. I'll put the link below. And now this tip, this is my favorite way to quickly grow an email list. Instant. Want to know what it is? Of course you do. It is to buy an online business that comes with an established email list. Many people don't know that you can actually buy an established business and either continue to run it yourself or you can merge it into a business that you already have. So if you buy an online business that's in the same niche as your current business, you can just merge them together. You can take over that business's email list, social followers, search engine rankings, all of the content, all of their digital products that they've created, and just put it into the business that you already have. This is something that I have done multiple times myself, and I have helped hundreds of my clients do this too. If you look at the listings at nicheinvestor.com, you'll notice that in the established business category, a lot of those listings come with an email list, and some of those email lists with thousands of people on them. And the really cool thing about buying an online business is you get to decide how much you're willing to pay, and then you can buy a business within that budget. There are small businesses and large businesses and everything in between that come up on the market. So check that website weekly for all the new listings. And if you see something that you like, make sure that you reach out quickly because some of them tend to go quite fast. Because there's only one of each. Now, when you buy an online business and you're taking over the email list, there's a couple things you're going to want to think about. One thing that you can do is look at the newsletters that the previous owner sent out over the past year, really understand their tone, their voice, and then you can decide, do you want to continue with that same kind of tone? Or do you want to spice it up, change it a little bit? Do you want to introduce yourself as the new owner of the business? The best thing is if the previous owner already used an avatar. So it wasn't their personal name that was sending those newsletters. It was a avatar that they created. That's the easiest way to transition ownership when you take over the business. You can just continue using that avatar's name. Or if not, you can create a new avatar, or you can just introduce yourself as the new owner of the business and use your real name. If you are merging that list into your current email list, my tip here is when you take that email list and bring it into your email list, create a segment or a tag specifically for those people so it's separate. And then the first email that you send them, introduce yourself. Let them know that the name of the old business has now been acquired by your business. Talk about what you do, who you are, who you help, let people know what to expect, and ensure that you have an option for them to unsubscribe if they're just not interested in staying on this new email list under your ownership. That's okay. Something I recommend doing with this first email is give these subscribers a gift, some sort of lead magnet, some sort of ebook, maybe it's a free training. Let them know that it's a gift. It's free. This will make their day and sweeten the deal for them to not want to unsubscribe, for them to want to stay around. When you buy a business to merge into a business that you already have, you're likely taking their website and you're bringing the content onto your website. There are a lot of steps with this and things you need to be aware of. So I've included a step-by-step process for how to merge two sites together, and I've included it in that $5 guide. This is another reason to get that guide. The link is below. I really hope that you take some time to implement these tips that I've shared with you today and implement them into your business. Let's stay in touch. Come visit me at my blog, herpaperroute.com. You can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok at herpaperroute. And to really take your business to the next level, you're going to want to join the Creator Society. The Creator Society is where you get access to all of my online training, as well as face-to-face mentorship with me and the community of entrepreneurs and creators in the group. The link for that is below. And now, go make some paper. See you next time.